Hello and a very warm welcome to a brand new edition of Verdict 2014 on Rajya Sabha television with me, Frank Pereira. Here are the latest headlines. NCP Chief Sharad Pawar rules out any post-electoral pact with the BJP, refutes Raj Thakre's charge of having a role in the Sena-BJP split. Party bigwigs hold campaign rallies. Amit Shah addresses gathering in Bhagwangarh in Maharashtra. Congress's Deepinder Singh Hooda in Kharkhoda. High Court asks Election Commission what action it intends to take against parties that use minors for campaigning. And in our special focus on Nagpur, RSTV profiles the main issues that will decide the assembly election results in the constituency. Well, with the assembly elections in Maharashtra thrown wide open with all major parties fighting them alone, there is growing speculation about the possibility of post-poll alliances. On Friday, Sharad Pawar denied any prospect of having a secret deal with the BJP, a charge that was levelled against by the Congress leader and former Chief Minister Rajya.
The dust just refuses to settle down on the breakup of alliances in Maharashtra. NCP Chief Sharad Pawar on Thursday responded to the allegations of the Congress, making it clear he had no understanding with the BJP. Immediately after the Congress-NCP split, former Chief Minister Rajya had alleged a secret understanding between the NCP and the BJP. Speculation had increased about the NCP's roles since it called off its alliance with Congress immediately after the BJP broke up with the Shiv Sena.
15 दिन बचे हैं, 20 दिन बचे हैं, सरकार गिराने का कोई सुख नहीं था। एक ही अंदरूनी बात हुई थी कि सरकार भारतीय जनता पार्टी के हाथ सौंपेंगे। राष्ट्रवादी कांग्रेस ने एनसीपी में सरकार सौंप दी। 15 दिन के लिए सरकार भाजपा के हाथ सौंप दी।
MNS Chief Raj Thakre also threw his hat in the ring, blaming Pawar for the 25-year-old Shiv Sena-BJP alliance split. Thakre claimed a close confidant confirmed this to him.
15 वर्ष सत्तेवरती आहेत, कसे बसू शकले, कसे राहू शकले, याचं एकमेव कारण म्हणजे शिवसेना भारतीय जनता पार्टी ही जो विरोधी पक्ष आहे ना, हा आतून मिळाला. तुमचा विश्वास नाही बसणार.
The Shiv Sena, meanwhile, is going all out to cash in on the breakup, calling it a betrayal. Aditya Thakre, the president of the youth wing of the party, is confident that BJP's actions will help it to form government in Maharashtra.
दुःख होतं ना, मलाही होतं. युती तुटल्याचं दुःख होतं. दुःख ह्याचं नाही की आपली कुठे ताकद कमी झाली, उलट ताकद आणि जोश वाढलेला आहे आपला. ताकद वाढलेली, जोश वाढलेला आहे. ज्याला मी मोठा दादा समजत होतो त्यांनी आपल्या पाठीत खंजीर खुपसलं.
All the 5 main parties of Maharashtra are fighting these assembly elections alone, and so far, none is talking of any post-poll alliances. Aditya Thakre also ruled out any possibility of joining hands with Uncle Raj Thakre's Maharashtra Navnirman Sena after the elections. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
Meanwhile, the daughter of NCP Chief Sharad Pawar and MP Supriya Sule flagged off the party's roadshow on Thursday while campaigning in Kalyan constituency of Maharashtra. NCP has fielded 3 candidates from the constituency. Speaking to reporters, Sule ridiculed reports that her father Sharad Pawar had scripted the Sena BJP and NCP Congress breakup. Remarking sarcastically, Sule said that it was heartening to know that her father had a say among 5 parties of the state.
आता विरोधकांच्याकडे काही बोलायलाच राहिलं नाही विकास कामं सोडून, कारण का विकास कामं एवढी सरकारने आमच्या केलेले आहेत, विरोधकांना काही बोलायला लागलं नाही म्हणून ते पर्सनल अटॅक करायला लागले.
Our correspondent Rajkamal Rao now joins us for more from Maharashtra. Rajkamal, very clearly, of course, allegations and counter-allegations being made in Maharashtra. It's a no-holds-barred contest there in Maharashtra and no one is being spared.
Frank, the problem is because NCP and Congress both were in alliance for the last 17 years. They have some kind of similar cadre base. Now they have to divide between that so that every political party can gain their support. Ideology is similar for Congress and NCP in Maharashtra. In Western Maharashtra, where NCP has a strong hold, where Congress has very less voter base and very less organizational base there, the Congress and NCP are trying to, fight with each other so that they can establish their own base. That has been the reality in the last 3-4 days, because it's only 10 days left for the polls this time. These NCP and Congress, the war of words, has been anticipated by several experts in Maharashtra, because otherwise these two political parties have no option to garner support in election season, Frank.
War of words or no war of words, at the end of the day, Raj Kamal, it's going to be a four-cornered contest in Maharashtra, and there are going to be a few spoilers here and there as well. They're all going alone after a long time in Maharashtra, and the voters now have a very difficult and a precarious choice in front of them.
Frank, today I was speaking to several experts in Mumbai. Their assessment is any political party that attains 12.5% votes in the overall voting percentage will have the maximum leverage of forming the government. So there are two political parties like BJP and Congress that have a very strong base at the national level, and Shiv Sena and Nationalist Congress Party, they also have a very strong base in Maharashtra politics. So, and there is a third player, Raj Thakkre's MNS. So if you divide the total number of votes with these five political parties, the party that garners only 12.5% of votes will have the probability. So in this case, every political party is trying to find that last 0.5 and 0.1% of votes. So that is why you can see in the manifestos, in their political campaigning and rallies, Modi will be addressing a rally. So it's very clear that every political party is trying to garner that 1% of vote that can take them towards government formation, Frank.
Indeed, that's what seems to be happening in Maharashtra. But since you've been travelling the length and breadth of the state, Raj Kamal, give us a sense of what really is happening there on the ground. What is it that the people of the state are saying?
Frank, on politics of it, every political party, they have just started campaigns, but there are several issues like farmer suicides in Vidarbha and Western Maharashtra side, the price rise, the onion cartelization, there are several issues, but none of these political parties are focusing on that. Because the Marathi Manus issue is very crucial in Maharashtra politics, every political party, including Congress, which generally used to depend on OBCs and minority votes, is also focusing and trying to woo these voters. You have seen NCP and Congress parties' manifesto, and we are expecting BJP and Shiv Sena to release their manifesto. They are trying to target the 10 lakh new voters who have got their voter ID cards registered in Lok Sabha election time. So these 10 lakh voters, and every political party has their strong voting base. For example, the Mumbai city and the urban areas are controlled and dominated by BJP and Shiv Sena. So right. BJP is trying to cut into the votes of Shiv Sena, and Shiv Sena is definitely trying to cut into the votes of BJP. So four parties will have a tough fight ahead.
Indeed, a tough fight ahead in Maharashtra. All will be revealed on the 15th of October. Results out on the 19th of October. Thank you so much, Raj Kamal Rao, for joining us with those details and sharing your inputs on what's happening in Maharashtra. Meanwhile, of course, the BJP President Amit Shah today addressed a rally in the Bhagwangad constituency of Maharashtra. Appealing to the OBC community there, he urged them to take forward late Gopinath Munde's goals for their welfare and vote for his daughter Pankaja Munde. Shah said that Prime Minister Narendra Modi gave the charge of Gramin Vikas and Panchayat Vibhag ministries to Gopinath Munde. He said both ministries are concerned with delivering justice for the poor.
गोपीनाथ राव ने पूरा जीवन उन्होंने पिछड़े समाज और ओबीसी समाज के कल्याण के लिए दिया। महाराष्ट्र के अंदर बहन पंकजा के नेतृत्व में पूरा ओबीसी समाज एकजुट हो और गोपीनाथ राव जी ने जो काम अधूरा छोड़ा है पिछड़े समाज के कल्याण का, उसको पंकजा ताई के नेतृत्व में आप आगे बढ़ाइए।
Well, Maharashtra's winter capital is heading for a contest between the Maha-yuti alliance and the Congress. This district has all the administrative setup in place like in Pune and Mumbai, but long pending public works is irking the voters.
Nagpur was the capital of Central Province and Berar state. It is now considered the winter capital of Maharashtra. The district has all potential to become a first-grade economic hub. Nagpur is the largest and only business center in the entire Vidarbha region. It gives hope to many unemployed youth in the backward Vidarbha region. The district is well connected with good rail and road networks. It aspires to be the capital if Vidarbha gets statehood. It has been a focal point for political parties who have been aiming to gain support in the region. Nagpur district has 12 assembly segments covering 2 Lok Sabha seats. In 2009, BJP Shiv Sena alliance won 8 seats and secured Hingna, Kamathi, Nagpur Central, East, West, Southwest, Ramtek and Umred constituencies. Congress NCP alliance won 4 seats, registering a victory in Katol, Nagpur North, Nagpur South and Savner. BJP is banking on anti-incumbency factor this year. It is also depending heavily on the image of Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
There are a lot of developmental issues, and BJP is now mainly focusing on the politics of development. Unemployment is a big issue in our district. Corruption is an issue, price rise is an issue, and total misgovernance is a big issue.
Nagpur district has been witnessing delays in developmental projects. Government-sponsored MIHAN project which aimed at developing industrial corridor is pending since the last 10 years.
We have Mihan, which is our flagship project. This has been alive since 2001. In fact, it was conceived as back as 1994. And we still do not have any credible project over there. As a result of this figure of 400 crores that is contributed to the Pune economy every month, we have barely 6 crores that come into the Nagpur economy. What happens is that the youth who are from this region, they have to move out of Nagpur.
Long pending flyover connection northern Nagpur with south is pending for more than 20 years now. Voters allege lack of political will to solve traffic crisis.
This bridge, which was to be completed in June 2009, in 42 months, it's still incomplete, only 40% work has been done. That 46 crore project is now almost touching 200 crores. So who's accountable for that 150 crores of extra money? Bureaucracy or the ministers, they should be accountable.
Nagpur city is the constituency of Union Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari. BJP will be banking on his influence in the region, but the party will face a tough challenge from Maharashtra Industry Minister Nitin Raut.
Mismanagement of available resources and incompleted projects are a hurdle for the Nagpur development. People here in Nagpur demand swift progress on the pending projects. With camera person Shiva Kumar, Rajkamal Rao, Rajya Sabha TV.
Well, the Nagpur Mandi supplies tons of onions to the entire country. Any price change here has a trickle-down effect on household budgets across the country. The traders in Nagpur now fear that the government's decision to delist onions from the APMC Act could have a negative impact. They want the government to bring in adequate changes to give them a level playing field. Our correspondent Rajkamal Rao brings you this report.
At the Nagpur onion market, farmer Hansi Shetkar taking stock of the produce that he has brought from his village Senvad, 85 kilometers from Nagpur. He lost 30% of his produce this year to transportation. Shetkar's situation is contrary to the popular perception of onion cartelization in Nagpur.
बहुत बढ़ रहा है ना, ऐसा शेतकरी का मानना है, पर उसने सब माल भी सड़ी भी गया, सड़ पड़ गया, उसने तेरे भाव बढ़ा नहीं ना, जिसमें वो नवा माल आ गया तो अभी वो बढ़ने वाला नहीं हो.
Onions are a major source of income for farmers here in Nagpur and adjacent districts in the Vidarbha region. The recent government decision to delist onions from the essential commodities list has affected the price of the vegetable. Traders now want government help in exporting onions.
अनावश्यक वस्तु में डाल दिया ना, इसके वास्ते भाव भी कम हो गई. ये माल ये बाहर जाने के लिए बाहर कर देना चाहिए.
The Agricultural Market Produce Act that governs the trade of essential agro products has been amended by Maharashtra to delist onions in a bid to avoid cartelization. As per the act, farmers will now have to sell the produce outside the market yard. They are worried that shortage of storage facilities may lead to wastage.
Amendments to the APMC Act may be seen as price control mechanisms, but shortage of storage facilities and shortage of infrastructure facilities in market yards are still a concern for farmers in Maharashtra. With camera person Shivakumar from Nagpur, Rajkamal Rao, Rajya Sabha TV.
Well, known as the Orange City, Nagpur's farmers want the government to establish industries to make products like juices and medicine. As of now, Nagpur does not have a big industry. All the oranges produced here are exported at cheaper prices. Our correspondent Rajkamal Rao brings you this report.
It is the beginning of orange season in Nagpur. The wholesale market is receiving tons of oranges for trade. Farmers from nearly 200 villages bring in their truckloads of oranges to the market. Orange farmer Jagdish brought 200 kilos from Haridaspur and is waiting for a trader. He says the best quality oranges are exported to Delhi, Mumbai and Hyderabad in large quantity at cheaper prices.
यहाँ की मंडी ज़्यादा चलने के बाद फिर आजू बाजू की मंडी चालू हो जाती तो संतरे कहाँ लाने का वहाँ संतरे अपन ने डाले तो वहाँ अच्छा रेट मिलता नहीं एक दो दलाल रहते वहाँ पे यहाँ पे हजारों ने दलाल है इसलिए यहाँ माल लाते
Nagpur earned its fame as Orange City because of the quality of the fruit produced. They have the maximum pulp in comparison with oranges produced in other areas. The best quality oranges called Ambia Bahar are exported to the US and Brazil. But small farmers are forced to sell other varieties of oranges at cheaper rates to preserve them in cold storages.
पुरातनों को लोगों का भाड़ा महंगा है ये सब कुछ सारी बातें हैं लोडिंग उनको टन के 3-4 टन माल लेना पड़ता है एक साथ कहीं अपना भियापुर जाता है माल कहीं नागपुर जूस कंपनी वहाँ जाता है तो उनको रेट में नहीं पड़ाता.
As per the report submitted by National Research Centre for Citrus to the Maharashtra government, oranges produced in Nagpur can be exported if adequate storage facilities are provided. The report says that more than 25% of the oranges produced in farm get damaged before reaching the market. This is Rajkamal's Rao report from Nagpur, Rajya Sabha TV.
Well, it's time for a short break now, but much more election news on the other side. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Well, let's now bring you up to date with the other news updates from Maharashtra and Haryana in Polpuri. The Bombay High Court has asked the Election Commission to state what action it would take against political parties who use children in election campaigns or any poll-related work. The court was hearing a PIL seeking a ban on minors being used in campaigning. The Election Commission had filed an affidavit stating that it had written a letter to the Chief Secretaries of States, electoral officers and political parties to take steps to ensure that children are not used in poll campaigns. However, the affidavit was silent on what action would be taken in case children were used for such activities. The Bombay High Court has dismissed a bunch of petitions filed by several candidates challenging the decision of the electoral officers in rejecting their nomination forms for the assembly elections in Maharashtra. While rejecting the petitions, a two-judge bench of the High Court opined that the election process has already begun and therefore at this stage relief cannot be given. In their petition, the candidates had complained that the decision of the electoral officers was illegal and high-handed and should be set aside. According to an affidavit filed with the Maharashtra Election Commission, BJP candidate Mohit Kamboj was learned to be the richest candidate contesting in the Maharashtra Assembly polls. Kamboj, who will contest the Dindoshi Vidhan Sabha's constituency, has declared assets worth 353.53 crore rupees to the Election Commission. The second richest candidate in the state also belongs to the BJP party's Mangal Prabhat Lodha, who is seeking a re-election from the plush Malabar Hill constituency, has declared assets worth 198.61 crore rupees. A Congress candidate, Deepinder Singh Hooda, addressed a campaign rally in Haryana's Kharkhoda constituency. Hooda remained the farmers of the measures that the government took on their welfare. He also said that they will be charged no interest on the loans that they will take if the Congress returns to power.
आपकी सरकार बनी तो सरकार बनते ही पहला फैसला लिया 1600 करोड़ के किसान के बिजली के कर्जे माफी का पहला फैसला हुआ। उसके बाद किसान की कर्ज माफी का फैसला हुआ। किसान का ब्याज का दर जो 11% था, इनेलो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के समय में महंगाई तो बढ़ती रही मगर 11% से ब्याज का दर घटा के पहले 7% किया, फिर 4% किया और अब एक फैसला ले लिया पानीपत की रैली में। और इस महीने से कोई भी अगर किसान भाई कोऑपरेटिव से हरियाणा के अंदर कर्जा उठाएगा तो समय पर अगर कर्जा वापस करेगा तो जितना कर्जा लेगा केवल उतना वापस करना, ब्याज का पैसा हरियाणा में नहीं लगेगा। ये एक फैसला हरियाणा के अंदर करने का मौजूद पूरे देश में।
Meanwhile, former Haryana Chief Minister Om Prakash Chautala, who is out on bail on medical grounds, was seen meeting party leaders and supporters in Haryana's Jind constituency. The INLD veteran also visited Uchanakalan, from where his grandson Dushyant is contesting. Dushyant is up against Congress-turned-BJP leader Birender Singh's wife Prem Lata. The INLD has an alliance with the Shiromani Akali Dal. It's projecting Chautala as its chief ministerial candidate. The INLD patriarch has said that he will take the oath from the Tihar jail if his party forms the next government. The Indian National Lok Dal is hoping to make a significant showing in the Haryana Assembly elections by appealing to youth voters. The party's youngest candidate, Dushyant Chautala, an MP from Hisar, Dushyant is contesting for Haryana's Uchanakalan constituency. Our correspondent Vishal Daya spoke to him about his plans. Let's take a look at what he had to say.
We have with us one of the youngest leaders in the state politics. That's Dushyant Chautala, the INLD candidate from Uchanakalan, the place from where his grandfather was the MLA last time. Dushyant, thank you so much for giving us time. First and foremost, will it be wrong to say that Dushyant Chautala is the youngest chief ministerial candidate in the state?
I don't think so. If you say that, it's totally wrong, and I think so. Chaudhary Om Prakash Chautala will be the next chief minister of Haryana.
What is it that you guys believe are the issues this time? That's the INLD, and you specifically believe that the issues this time on which the people will vote for you.
The biggest issue has been the state has been divided into 1 district and 20 districts. Most of the development, most of the jobs that were given in Haryana was only limited to Rohtak. On the other hand, corruption is one of the biggest issues. The member of Chief Minister's family have looted the state, and if you see, we have given a charge sheet to the governor where they have looted approximately 8 to 10 lakh crore rupees. Where did that money come from? Haryana people know that INLD can get the development done because Chaudhary Om Prakash Chautala is only the person who has visited all the 64-28 villages of the country, of the state, and he has been with the people for last 10 years. Anything that was related to them, anything that concerned them, he always dealt with them, he always protested against those things, and he always got the state as a good opposition, and he always commanded the Congress to bow down to the people of Haryana.
You're just around 26, 27-year-old. This is the time for people like you to go ahead and study, make further studies, make careers. How does it feel like carrying on the legacy of your grandfather and great-grandfather Chaudhary Devilal?
It is very heavy, I can say. the burden that I have on my shoulder, it is very, very tough to take their legacy forward. But with all the Yuva Josh, I can say, everybody's support in Uchana and rest full Haryana also, they have supported me so well.
In a post-poll scenario, now that's I know that that's a hypothetical question, but then this is a really, really important question given the fact that you ran the government, your party ran the government with BJP between 2000 and 2005. In case there is a scenario in a post-poll situation, which party is not a political untouchable?
See, if you talk about post-poll, it is too early to talk about these issues. Today, the current scenario, when media people used to show us at 9, we got 32. Today, they've started showing us at 31, 32. And I have it in my mind, I have it on my head that we will get approximately over 60 to 64 seats in the state. We will have a single majority government in the state. And being very positive, we will form the government on our own. We will have Chaudhry Om Prakash Chautala to lead the government.
Our correspondent Vishal Dahiya joins us on the phone line for more right now. Vishal, speaking to Dushyant there, very clearly he has come out and said that his party will form the next government in Haryana. The mood in the INLD camp seems to be extremely upbeat at the moment, but things are going to be quite tricky there in Haryana.
Well, yes, you're right, Frank. And as far as claims by leaders of the political parties that their party will get the majority this time around in the state of Haryana is a universal claim which has been made by the leaders of all political parties. I've spoken to the Haryana Janat Congress chief Kuldeep Bishnoi as well, the new entrant to the BJP Chaudhry Birender Singh, and even Congress leader and cabinet minister Randeep Surjewala as well. So obviously all of them are claiming that their parties will get a majority this time around in the in the state. But then given the kind of overcrowded political space Haryana is witnessing this time around in these elections, it seems highly unlikely. So that's why in a post-poll scenario, cobbling up of alliances and tie-ups will definitely come up in the picture. But as far as present political situation is concerned, yes, the campaign for the assembly election on 15th has now gained enough momentum. We are seeing senior leaders from all political parties campaigning in favor of their own candidates, holding rallies, be it at the national leaders or even the state level senior leaders as well. So obviously it's a very neck to neck race as far as Haryana is concerned between at least the three major players, that's Congress, INLD and the BJP this time around as well. And let's not forget small regional players like Haryana Janat Congress, who is also in alliance with another small party led by former Congress leader Vinod Sharma. So it's a very interesting situation, and I'm pretty sure that we will witness very interesting results when the counting comes to an end on 19th.
All right, Vishal Dahiya, thank you so much for joining us there with all those details and giving us a perspective from Haryana as well. On that note, we'll call to wrap on this edition of Worry 2014. Thank you so much for watching.